So for me, sustainability is, I guess, something that I question for myself. What's the impact that I want to make on the planet in the long term?
Safety issues and disposal issues and money issues that align with green issues. But mostly I think it's just, it's also something that's rising to people's awareness.
There's an amount that you can give and take, and we're kind of going beyond that.
Right. One of the early ways in which I understood it was the area where concerns about the environment, concerns about the economy, and concerns about social justice meet. If you can address, in making decisions or planning for a society at whatever level, if you can successfully address all of those concerns, that you've achieved sustainability in some sense.
Some kind of equilibrium to all of our activities rather than burning through stuff, hoping that it will be replaced. Underlying it, at least for me, and I think a lot of people, is there's also a spiritual that I couldn't really define, but I definitely feel when I go hiking and bring my camera. And it's good to feel part of that.
From a scientific perspective, I interpret that as meaning that we can't consume more than we actually produce. And ideally, in the context of energy, we are really not overstaying our welcome on this planet. And so I interpret that in more real terms, frankly, to just being a lot more mindful of the opportunities that little old me has to actually conserve resources on campus.
I don't think that there's really one clear way of looking at it and saying that sustainability is this. I think it's really kind of a multifaceted type thing.
It's very much an issue of how people live, of what decisions they make, how we like to get up, what sort of place you want to get up in the morning and walk to work, and how the people around you are doing and enjoying life and that sort of thing. And I think a huge factor of that is where we get our energy from, our water from, our food from, because that's what actually goes into our bodies, and that's very important. I think other factors involved are equity and our aesthetic and the work we do. Is it motivating? Is it something that we can care about? So environmentalism is just one piece, but it's tied to absolutely everything else.